Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It's as always good to see you today. It is Monday, boo, December 2nd. I'm back to work today, which makes me sad, but it is what it is. So, and because I am back to work, I am busier. So, like I mentioned in my community tab post, we are going to be doing lives to react to Amberlynn's Vlogmas videos because I just don't have the time and energy while I'm working to record and edit a video each night, and then also try to do contract work and try to squeeze in some game streams. So, this is the plan. And we have Amberlynn's Day 2 Vlogmas, just titled, I Had to Call 911. And for some reason, she started putting periods at the end of all of her titles. Oh, God. I know. I know, Lizzie. I did not want to come back to work either. It was a struggle, but we did get through it. It's 4:30 my time here. Speaking of which, the HVAC people never came to fix my furnace today, so I still have no heat. So since it's 4:30, I doubt they're coming today. So let's hope they come in the morning. But it's supposed to be in the teens tonight, so it's going to be very cold in my house. But yeah, how are you all doing? I see a couple of people, so hopefully if you had to go back to work today, hopefully it went okay. We had a little bit of snow in my area earlier today as well, which I did not appreciate.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to
Whoops.
Vlogmas Day 2.
No,
I
no,
hope
no.
everyone's having a really good day. I'm just trying my hardest to be.
I didn't mean to start that video yet. Alright, we're gonna open her up over here. And if you do happen to be new here, I do speed her up to 1.25 speed, which I'm doing right now. Alright, we got her started over. So I guess let's, I meant to get rid of that. There we go. I guess let's go ahead and see what Amberlynn's second day of Vlogmas. This is a 7-minute video, so she's surpassing her 3-minute video goal. So I guess that's something. Alright. Let's get into it. She does have her little festive Vlogmas intros with the little Santa hat, so that's very cutesy and festive of her. I've been using it in my thumbnails for her videos now.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I hope everyone's having a really good day. I'm just trying my hardest to be.
It's Monday, Amberlynn. We had to go back to work. Not great. But we are wearing the outhouse dress shirt.
In good spirits because Rarity is still missing. It is genuinely just like living a nightmare every single day.
I hope she's been found and is somewhere warm and safe. I'm gonna keep holding out hope, but it's not looking good given what the weather has probably been there in Wisconsin. I know animals survive winters all the time, but Rarity's an indoor cat. She's not used to fending for herself out in the wilds of Wisconsin.
Without her. I do just want to say thank you guys so much for the ongoing support. I definitely see it. We just have to stay as positive as possible, as diligent as we can be, and just keep searching. Anyways, welcome.
So one reason why also I don't think that cat they found was Rarity is she would not be able to speak so calmly about Rarity if she knew Rarity was dead, in my opinion. She would not be able to not cry. Maybe I'm giving her too much credit, but that's what I think about that. So.
To another mini Vlogmas, and by that I mean if it's only 3 minutes long, then it's 3 minutes long.
Oh yeah, if it's only 3 minutes long. Also, I will say, I don't like commenting on her weight, but since she has been trying to lose weight, and there has been all the controversy of Emily allegedly being a feeder and all that, it looks like she's had to push the choker down further. And you can see the chin a bit more here, it looks like.
As long as I upload every single day, December 1st to December 25th.
What's up, boys? What are you doing? What were you just doing?
Hey,
Oh,
Wasabi. Oh, so now we're getting Wasabi proof of life. I know people have been saying that, oh, we haven't seen Wasabi. We haven't seen Wasabi. We never see Wasabi, even whenever she's home and wherever she lives. Because Wasabi tends to kind of keep to himself and just sleep in little quiet places, it seems like. But there's Wasabi.
Oh, sweet. Hi, baby. Wasabi loves a Christmas tree. He likes to lay on tree skirts, don't you?
Does he like to climb the trees?
he likes to give kisses too.
Okay, guys, so we have a
Does
little
he?
bit of a grocery haul because I am going to cook dinner tonight. So this will be the first time that
Oh, Emily's gonna be treated to Chef Lynn.
I made spaghetti for Tommy, so I'm excited for her to try it. So
It's spaghetti. I mean, what are you doing it? Are you making your own meatballs? I mean, it's...
I needed some minced garlic, black pepper, garlic salt.
You're telling me Tommy didn't have ground black pepper or garlic salt in her cabinet and you had to go buy black pepper and garlic salt? Or maybe she got this out of Tommy's cabinet, Emily's cabinet, and she's just showing this what she's putting in there. Maybe, but it sounded like she was taking this out of a plastic bag. I know, gourmet chef Lynn here. I'm gonna make spaghetti. I'm gonna do the hard work of boiling some spaghetti noodles and opening a can of sauce. Maybe she's making her own spaghetti sauce.
My all-time favorite spaghetti sauce, which
Nope.
is the roasted garlic and
Nope. We're getting Classico roasted garlic. You couldn't even spring for like Rayos or something? No, Classico's not bad. It's also, I mean, it's roasted tomatoes.
Classico. The brand is Classico. Also got some Parmesan cheese. In this, instead of like the standard green container, I figured
That's how she's fancying it up. She got the shredded Parmesan instead of the Kraft green shaker. The frozen garlic bread. I know. Oh, hey, I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with prepared foods if it's easy, but she's making it sound like she's making the special gourmet meal for Emily. It's the first time I'm cooking for her. I'm making spaghetti. And it's not even like she's making her own spaghetti sauce or like making her own meatballs. Didn't wifey used to make turkey meatballs for Amberlynn? Maybe Amberlynn's gonna make turkey meatballs for Emily.
some like freshly shredded would be better. Obviously, we needed some spaghetti to go with the spaghetti. I got some Texas toast.
You just said don't forget the frozen garlic bread. Amberlynn did not. She did not forget she did not forget the frozen garlic bread. She even sprung and got Pepperidge Farm Texas toast. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, do I have the... Oh. Let me... Man, I wasn't prepared with sources because because I didn't know I was going to add anything else. Can I add, let me add a source. Texas toast is good, not gonna lie. Man, this is a bad thing about being live. I can't just add in random clips in my editing. I have to do it on the fly here. If I even have it ready. Oh, I know I have this clip. Here we go. That's what I would add in if I were editing. We'll just play it during the live. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay, sorry, back to Amberlynn.
I have cheese. I always have this with spaghetti. It's just like literally every era of my life I've been in, whenever someone cooks spaghetti, they always have Texas toast. Like, it's just a given. And I do like...
Do they? How's the volume on Amberlynn? I assume her volume is okay. What's in the... Is that an onion?
Put white onion, like cook it, in the meat, which I got ground beef, 90% lean, 10% fat. And then, for a side, I got like a pre-made Caesar salad chopped kit that you just mix all together. All right, you guys.
Damn! Those are some big-ass onion chunks. Wasn't it Becky that had to have big pieces of onion so she could pick it out? The toast is good, yeah. Those, man, that's some big-ass pieces of onion.
Time it is. I'm just cooking these onions and garlic down a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the meat. I have the water boiling. All right, so I seasoned the meat, and I've been cooking that. The water is pretty much almost done boiling. So what I like to do when I make spaghetti, I like to break the noodles in half.
Don't let an Italian see you break the noodles. You'll break their poor little hearts. I break the noodles too, though, because I don't like a super long noodle. It's too much effort to wrap it around the fork.
And make it like that. I also added some salt to the water, by the way.
Okay.
My mom taught me when I was younger that if you add salt to boiling water, that it makes the water boil faster.
I think that's a myth. Isn't that a myth? I think I've heard that that's a myth. You know what? Let's just pull up the old Googles. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It actually makes it... That's what I thought. Salt water has a higher boiling point, so it actually takes it longer to boil. So, but unless you're adding a shit ton of salt, it's not going to affect it. All you're doing adding salt to the water is just adding a little bit of possible extra flavor to the noodles whenever you are boiling it. Sorry, my brother just texted me asking if I got my heat fixed.
Heating up. So I think I'm gonna do 4 of these, so we both have the option of having 2 if we want. All right, I'm gonna put it in the oven.
Or Emily will have 1 and you'll have 3. So, look at Chef Lynn here multitasking. She's got the water boiling, she's putting toast in the oven. She's got the meat. She today years old, yeah. She shouldn't be leaving that spatula on that because that's not even silicone. That's like one of those black, you know. I just recently threw away all of my black kind of plasticky utensils like that because I saw an article saying that it's not good for you, that they like leach chemicals into your food or something, or so I got rid of all of my black plastic utensils like that and I bought some silicone ones that are like bluish. You have to look it up, like black utensils or something, and yeah, there was some article about it. But she's leaving this just, you guys can't see my mouse, but you can see where she's leaving it there, right? She has the handle like half, like on the edge of the pan, and then the plastic is down because those will melt if you leave them against the hot surface for a really long time like that.
So the meat is finished. So now I'm going to add the sauce.
I just was going to make a joke about she's cooking with gas now, and it's a gas stove. I'm sorry. I'll see myself out. But she is just dumping that in there, and the huge onion chunks.
Now I'm just going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Oh my god. Why add the cheese to the meat? Why not leave the cheese separate and then each person can just put cheese over their spaghetti and meat however much they want? Why mix it in with that? You know, I think I want to have some meatballs for dinner tonight because I can bake them in the oven. They're already cooked. Turkey meatballs from Hungry Root. I think I'm just going to bake them in the oven with some sauce. So I might have something similar to Amberlynn. But yeah, did you I can't rewind because I have this downloaded, but she went and like dumped a whole bunch of cheese over on top of the meat and then mixed it all. Why? I am not a master chef myself. I actually am very hesitant to cook for other people. But I think I'm a little bit better than Amberlynn, maybe.
Y'all, I have been recording for 15 minutes and I had no idea. So that's fun. Hi. Okay, so the
Hi.
pasta is finished. Some people don't do it like this, and some people do.
What are
I'm
you?
going to add.
Nobody does it like that. Well, I appreciate you listening while you're working. Nobody does it like that because you're getting all kinds of water in there. Why don't you drain the spaghetti in a strainer or colander? First, turn the gas off on that burner before you burn yourself. And then drain the spaghetti because you don't really need any of the starchy water because you're not trying to make your own sauce or do anything with it. And then you can mix the noodles in with it. But again, you're taking away the choice from the person eating the food to have their own amounts of things. Like they could have a bowl of spaghetti and then put as much of the meat sauce as they want and then put their own amount of cheese on it. But you're taking that choice away by just mixing it all together in the pan. Unless she's going to try to make a bake out of it and stick it in the oven or something. But I don't think that's what she's going to do.
The pasta with a little bit of pasta water to the sauce. And then
The way that you're mixing it, that's a lot of pasta water that you're also putting in there. Yeah, so since you're listening and not watching Lizzie, she was using a fork to scoop the spaghetti out of the pot that it was boiling in into the meat.
I'm gonna stir it. All right, so spaghetti's done.
All right, it looks fine. It's just a weird way, very weird way to make it. I mean, it looks fine. It's spaghetti. It's kind of hard to screw up spaghetti. I'm sure it can be done though.
Salad's done, so is the Texas toast. Tommy will be home from work literally less than 5 minutes, so the timing was perfect.
Oh, look at Amberlynn being a good little housewife, having dinner on the table for Tommy when she gets home. And we have a Santa Claus.
All right, so what do you think of my spaghetti?
It's delicious.
What do you want?
Oh. Are we getting the wifey treatment with Tommy where she doesn't want to be on camera? And Emily, Tommy, whatever the fuck, said it was delicious.
I cook you next.
What do you always talk about, your chili or is it soup?
I make a good chili. What Amberlynn makes, what I've seen her make, does not look like good chili. I could be wrong. Her spaghetti. Wasn't there some weird recipe that she said was like her grandma's recipe that was like spaghetti with like bacon and green onions or something? And I'm trying to remember what that was. But it looks like Emily doesn't want to be on camera.
The chili,
But it kind of, is it hectic kind of?
It's really good.
Fucking hectic.
What's in it?
What's in it? Beans, meat, chili-esque stuff.
Chili-esque stuff. If I recall correctly, she uses fucking ketchup. Now you can make your own chili recipe and mix things up. I do it all the time. I will mix up my chili. I'll use different types of meat in it. I'll use different, instead of using just like a tomato paste, I'll use a spaghetti sauce or some other tomato flavor thing. I don't, throw in some different types of beans. Are you saying ooh to the ketchup? Yeah. Her chili sounds like it would taste more like my ground turkey sloppy joes that I make if she puts a lot of ketchup in it.
You know, like all the foods mixed together in one thing and not like that.
What do you mean? That's what.
Emily doesn't like foods mixed together like that. You just had that with spaghetti. Yeah, the ketchup, I don't. But when I've seen her make it before, I'm 99% certain she used ketchup in it. Which, I mean, use tomato paste at least. Don't use ketchup.
It really is, baby.
Oh, like hectic stuff, like corn.
Oh wait, you've seen that?
Hectic stuff.
Wow.
Wait, how do you know about
don't
my
make that
corn?
KFC bowl. Everything mixed in.
Wait, that sounds good right now.
So I do make a Southwest turkey chili that does have corn in it. Corn and black beans. Oh, well, hello, Amberlynn. You've never used ketchup? Are you sure? Are you sure? I swear I've seen you use ketchup in a chili. Question for you, Amberlynn. How did you find my channel? Because my channel is teeny tiny, so I don't even know how you found my channel. And Lizzie, oh my god, she's here. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Huh. Well, I'll try to not roast your spaghetti too bad. Maybe it was the soup. Maybe I'm thinking of your soup because I didn't watch you 10 years ago. I've only watched you for a few years. Maybe it's the soup. I could have. Oh my god, I popped up in your recommendations. That's crazy. You've been watching for a while. Well, that's a little embarrassing. But she did. She did mention me on her Instagram, which I thought it was hilarious. People were like, "Who's ER?" And yeah, over in Discord, people were like, I actually, yeah, so I mentioned it in my video that one of my viewers commented on a video. I was actually on a call with my manager, and I was talking to my manager, and I saw the notification pop up on my personal laptop, and she's like, Amberlynn mentioned you on Instagram, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's funny, but well, now I feel kind of weird talking about her since she's here. Maybe we should just play some Stardew Valley instead. Uh, I do try to be fair. I was talking with one of my viewers the other night while I was building my Lego Christmas tree. While I was building my Christmas tree, um, I was telling her that I try to be fair in my criticism, to give criticism when it's needed, and not to just be mean just for the sake of being mean, because what's the point in that? I mean, there's. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate it. So, I don't know. Well, let's. I'm gonna. I'm gonna turn the video back on, I guess.
We thought we saw a fire.
Don't tell that story. Amberlynn wanted to know.
No, we literally.
I think she has the Christmas tree. I think I saw it in I think I saw it in the last Vlogmas because I think I pointed it out. But did you say you think you saw a fire? Oh, is this where the 911 call came?
Called 911 because we thought we saw a fire.
It was a fire, to be fair.
To be fair, it was a fire. It was behind this like plastic. Here, I'll show you guys like a little clip. It was behind this like plastic type deal. Like it's literally flickering.
That almost looks like welding to me, like somebody's in there welding something. Like the flash from welding, the arc flash from welding is what that looks like to me. But it could be a fire. Maybe they're burning something because this looks like this looks like a new construction site. So it looks like it could be somebody in there welding. Sorry, I need to turn my lap blanket off. It's getting a little warm. Because like I mentioned, my heat is still not fixed and I am cold. But yeah, let's see here.
I think it was a space heater left on by accident.
Okay, maybe it is a space heater left on by accident.
It's starting to smoke and malfunction.
Yeah.
There was smoke. It smelled like fire, and we just did not know.
It was a brand new building, so with an electrical.
Yeah, we were driving past it, and when the cops got there, they were like, "Okay, They explained what it was. Yeah, they explained what it was once they saw it, and but they appreciated us.
Like, I saw it and I was like, oh shit. So he got it, like you think does.
But it wasn't a fire.
It was a space heater, and it was actual flames in the space heater. He said that was accurate, but I guess it was supposed to be there.
God. Yeah, I apologized profusely to the cop. I was like, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, no, I wouldn't say you need to apologize for that. I mean, you thought you saw something on fire and you called 911. You know, I don't know how long you've been watching my videos, but I did mention last December, after my after my sister passed away, on Christmas Eve, her house caught on fire. And somebody just passing by saw smoke coming out of the roof, and they called the fire department. So I would say don't apologize for trying to look out for somebody's safety. Or, I mean, this was a new construction, looking out for this new building, because of course that building is going to cost somebody a lot of money if it goes up in flames. So, I mean, sure, I can see being like, hey, sorry to call you guys out when it wasn't really an issue, but yeah, at least it wasn't something that was on fire for real. Yeah,
I feel stupid. Anyways.
Oh, I felt like
yeah, it is what it is.
Like hanging out the window. Over here! We were the ones that called! He's like, oh.
Bye.
So why is Emily? So does Emily just not want to be on camera anymore? Because I'm getting wifey vibes. Are we going to just start seeing random body parts of Emily in videos?
That's hectic, babe.
Like, wow. Yeah, try off.
Who snorted? Was that Amberlynn that snorted? People are way too harsh towards her. Towards whom? Towards Emily? So I will say that I have seen some things that I think go a little over the top. Yeah. I mean, people have their criticisms. I don't know if the allegations are true. I don't know. I have seen some of the pictures they've mentioned that would give possible credence to it. I like I've said in my videos before, I'm not going to come out and call her anything of that nature, because I just don't know. The whole situation with her ex and the police being called, I've requested that police report. I haven't received it yet, but I've requested it. And I was going to do a deeper dive onto that whole situation, with the person that called in to Jordy, or that had the Instagram conversation with Jordy, which means I'm going to have to go get screenshots from Jordy's video, which is going to be a whole pain in my ass, but
I am shy.
He thought he was cute.
Did you think he was cute?
Hell no.
What do you mean?
I saw you eyeballing him.
Oh, here we go, folks. I thought the cop guy was cute.
We just
oh, saw you eyeballing the cop. I didn't know what she was talking about.
tried to save the day.
I did not talk like that. Okay, guys, so what you just experienced was a little mini podcast moment. Podmas, we can call it. I don't know.
Oh, good
But
Lord.
anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this day of Vlogmas. Thank you for spending it with me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello.
Oh, indeed. Happy Vlogmas Day to Amberlynn. They're on Reddit or something. What's on Reddit? So, I do get pop-ups on Reddit periodically. I don't read all of them, because people just piss me off with their wild speculations on things. Yeah, I'll just go get the screenshots from Jordy's video myself. I'm weird in that I don't fully trust other people's information sometimes. So I'm just going to scroll through his live and just take screen caps of the conversation as he shows it. I'm not going to watch his full live, because I I just don't watch Jordy. But yeah. Yeah, so I plan on doing a whole look into that situation because I did request. What I found interesting about that whole situation was, I believe one of the comments that she had said to Jordy was that Emily had to have Aaron. Hey Aaron, how you doing? We just finished Amberlynn's Vlogmas Day 2. She put in. I feel so I feel so bad saying this now because she's here. She put in a shit ton of effort into boiling some water and opening a jar of sauce. But I will say, if anybody just made me dinner, I wouldn't care what it was. I would be ecstatic. So I'm sure Emily enjoyed coming home to a warm dinner. So, how are you doing, Aaron? Did you have to work today? Um, but I think that this ex of the ex says something about that Emily would have had to have provoked this person. We'll call her M, since I believe that is her first name, the first letter of her first name. So that Emily would have had to have provoked M in some way for her to have. Um, Thank you, Aaron. Since she did these things, but the police report that I requested on accident because I had the years confused was from a DV report from when M was with this ex. So this so this ex of Emily's has a history of DV going back to like 2004 or 5 because I have her criminal record. I have it downloaded. I have the whole report. And up to as recently as 2022. So for her to say that Emily would have had to have provoked this person, well, did she provoke her? Have people always been provoking her to have these DV calls done on her? Because she has several. Um, oh, wow. That is very sweet of you, Aaron, to spend the day cooking soup at a church. Yeah, well, so they're only looking at the one side of the story. They're only looking at it from this ex's point of view, and Jordy is only getting that side of the story. There's always three sides, right? There's person A side, person B side, and then the truth is somewhere in the middle 99% of the time. And we're only getting the side from Jordy, from this ex that doesn't like Tommy to begin with, or Emily, because her wife left her for Emily. So she's already going to be predisposed to wanting to make Emily look bad. Um, there's been somebody else that came out and said something too, but I can't recall right offhand what it was. But yeah, so I have this ex's M's criminal history, and up until 2022, that was the most recent arrest for this person for DV. Um, I don't believe she has a felony on her record, though. I think that was incorrect. I'll have to look again, but I don't believe she didn't do any prison time, from what I can see at the moment. But once I get the full report, I will do a deeper dive into it. So, um, um, I think Are you saying that reaction channels won't admit to won't ad, won't admit to what? Sorry, there's a I think there's a slight delay when I said preliminary jail. She was in jail for almost 2 months for what she yeah she did have to do some jail time, and I think she had some community service from some other stuff too. But yeah, yeah, jail and prison are two very different locations for my non-American friends out there. I don't know how it is in your country, but we have two different imprisonment systems in the US. We have jails, which are typically more local, and then we have prisons that are state or federal. Yeah. Yeah, I don't it hearing people do kind of some victim blaming for Emily bothers me a little bit, saying, "Oh, well, you must have provoked her." Well, that's that's victim blaming every person that's been in a DV situation. That's when you get abusers saying things like, "Well, you made me do it. You made me hit you." If you if you had if you had had the house clean when I got home from work, I wouldn't have had to punish you. That sort of thing. And yeah, I don't think because people want confirmation bias, right? They already have a bad opinion of Emily, and they want to find things that will justify that opinion. And yeah, Canada has that too. So I like to look into like the whole thing with Amberlynn's mom and the whole thing with about saying that she had abused or had killed a service animal. I did two different videos on that because I did look into it. And again, Amberlynn, sorry, I have your mom's entire criminal record. I have it downloaded. I have a report. I haven't shared it. I'm not going to sit there on a live stream or a video and read off somebody's criminal record because that's not cool, especially whenever people have tried to move past it and improve. But yeah, so this ex of Emily's though, I will be doing a video on that as soon as I get the report. Hopefully I get it soon. Thanksgiving might have slowed it down. So, I don't know. So Amberlynn, since you're here, did you vote? Were you able to vote since you were in Oklahoma during election day? That was a question I had in my videos. If you actually were able to go vote. If you didn't, then I shall blame you for Oklahoma going red. It's solely your fault for not voting. Yeah, it's all a little crazy. This video has ended up a lot longer than I thought it would be since Amberlynn popped into the chat and is chitty chatting with us here. Since I do have it, oh hey, Amberlynn, if you're still here, I sent you some books last year. Did you ever read them? We'll see if she's still here. I don't know if she's still here or not, but yeah. So I also find it funny. People were saying that Amberlynn was probably sending herself packages. I sent Amberlynn 2 books from Amazon by Rosalind Sinclair called Truth and Measure and Above All Things. And Amberlynn opened them on camera. So I'm like, well, we have proof that people do send her packages because I just sent her these 2 books. I thought the books were really good. I thought you might enjoy them. I don't have the physical copies of them. I listen to the audiobooks. And if you listen to audiobooks, which we heard from Beck that you do, the audio book versions of those books are incredible. Abby Craden is just an amazing voice actress for sapphic romance books. And she did an incredible job with that series. I've listened to that series probably 50 times. Just when I'm doing other things, I'll put it on so I don't have to really pay attention because I've heard it so many times. But I think she's left us. I'll never know if she read the books. Oh, we'll never know. Yeah, I was a little surprised to see her pop up in here. I mean, I'm such an itty bitty channel. I have a few people that look forward to my videos and support my whittle channel. I'm not even monetized. So I just think it's funny whenever Amberlynn and people are like, yeah, you're just making money. Yeah. I do it for the love of making videos. I don't make shit for my videos. Yeah. I think Amberlynn has left us. That's okay. I think it is getting to be evening. You know, I shouldn't feel bad for talking shit about about her cooking. I shouldn't let her popping in affect what I would say. Because if I wouldn't say it to her face, I shouldn't be saying it in my videos. You know what I mean? If I wouldn't say to her, those are some mighty big ass pieces of onion, what the fuck are you doing? If I wouldn't say that to her in person, then I shouldn't say it in my videos. Yeah, but definitely don't put your utensils directly on your pans like that while they're cooking, because it could be very bad. So yeah. How funny. All right, well, speaking of food, I think I need to make some dinner. I might try to do a little bit of live streaming some Stardew Valley here in a few minutes before, because normally on Mondays I have D&D, but our DM is sick, and they were going to be doing a different game tonight anyway. So I might play some Stardew Valley here in a few minutes, and then I have a meeting for my contract work at 8 o'clock my time, Central Time. So I might play for a bit, and then I have a meeting, and in my personal life in a video soon, I might have employment updates, job updates for you guys. But yeah, I do have a couple of hours before my meeting, so I think I'm gonna get some dinner, play some Stardew Valley, and yeah. I hope you all have had a wonderful Monday, and we will see you tomorrow evening for Amberlynn's Vlogmas Day 3. Whatever that happens to be, whatever she's going to give us for Vlogmas Day 3. But yeah, I just A little weird seeing her pop up in the chat there, but I hope you all have an amazing rest of the day, and maybe I will see you. Maybe I'll see you on my Stardew Valley stream in a little while. Maybe I won't. I'm trying to find my mouse. But I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and until next time, be safe and take care.